Hi guys, Zach here at Amplify My Business. I'm just going to teach you how to import a list of leads. The very first thing that you're going to do, I'm going to bring up my spreadsheet here. This is the spreadsheet that I'm going to import. And what I'm going to see is I've got these headers, right? All my columns and my fields. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that what I have here matches what I've got in the CRM. Now, if I click on a contact, John Doe, for example, and I go to the additional info, I can see that I've got some fields here and where I can put some things in. But this comes in really handy where you want these fields to match what you've got in your spreadsheet. So let's say I needed to add another one, and I'm going to put in the equity now of this home. So I need to make sure that I've got equity. So I'm going to bring this over. I'm going to actually copy this. I'm going to type in equity, and now I've got this equity. Let's say I've got $100,000 in equity on this one. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to format that as my currency. I'm going to now just include these so that I've got them. Now, most of you are pulling in like probate lists or pre-foreclosure lists, and that's totally great. I'm just giving you an example of what it looks like to where if you've got a extra field here that you don't have in the CRM, for example, I can't see equity here. What you need to do is you're going to now come over to settings. You're going to go to custom fields. You're going to add in now a custom field. Now, this one I'm going to put in monetary, and I'm going to put in equity. I'm going to now then click save, and there it is. There's equity. Now what I'd like to do is I'd like to put the equity actually underneath the property address. So I'm going to move that. You should see now equity shows up there. The next thing, now that I've got my custom fields, so I've got any fields that then appear here in my custom fields. Now you do have basic ones like name and phone number and the property address. That's all going to be in the CRM already. It's things like if you've got multiple phone numbers, alternative emails, lawyer names and lawyer addresses and lawyer phone numbers, or proprietary information that you need elsewhere. That's where you would then add in the custom field. The next part is now we're going to actually upload the list. And with this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in here upload the document. So I'm going to select the file. It's got to be a CSV. And the next part is I'm going to click on the one that I need. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put this in here. And then what I'm going to do is see how I've got this month behind in payments. I need to go find that so that way it auto-populates correctly. So I'm behind on mortgage payments. Okay. So then I'm going to hit continue. I'm going to then preview it, make sure it looks good. Click on another example. Then I'm going to hit continue. This is where it's talking about the duplicates. Now, this is interesting, and if you pay attention to this, it says if an existing contact is in the spreadsheet, not in the system, in the spreadsheet, then update them with the data in the document, but only for the fields that are empty. Or you can update them with the data in the spreadsheet, including fields that already have a value. I would always choose this first one. The next one you're going to move on is it's going to ask you for a tag. Please put a tag at the end of these, and I'll show you why. So this one I'm going to actually put in test. That's my tag for these. I'm then going to click done. It's going to show me that's uploading. It's going to show me three. Okay, great. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to go in there. Looks like I've got Jack Frost already. So then what I'm going to do is now that I've got these in there, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to create a bulk request, meaning that I really would like to send an email to this person. So I'm going to actually create this. I've created one that's a blast one, so I want to send them a text, and then I also want to send an email 2 minutes, not 22, 2 minutes after my text. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that this is now published, and I'm going to create a bulk request, and I'm going to call this Test Blast 1. Then the campaign I'm going to choose is Blast 1. I can either schedule it out or not. For this sake, I actually am going to schedule this one out. So I'm going to put it for the 30th. And I'm going to put it for 4:30 p.m. And then I'm going to send this to all leads who have the test tag. So everybody who I just uploaded, those tests, with that test tag, it's on the 30th at 4:30 p.m. It's going to send this campaign out to them. So then I'm going to say add, and you're done. Okay? So that is how you import a list. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.